For the land of the free and the home.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Here's a look now at what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. Matthews out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Home in the paint. And,
Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the closed door at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. On the wing, Giannis. A baseline J. Middleton outside. Trying to get open as Lopez. That 3 off the mark. Here's Boston now. Round the pass to Horford. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Inside, Lopez. Back to Giannis. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Williams is out there with Tatum. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Connaughton. It's good from long range. Connaughton's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks. And it's the Celtics ball. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And that's going to be a travel. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Just 3 on the clock. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They're playing for each other right now. Selfless basketball translates.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Holiday against Smart. The kick out to Matthews. Giannis inside. Misses from close range. Celtics trailed by 3. Brown with it. Matthews covering. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday has it in the corner. Giannis high post. It's off.
Good job that time by Horford to contest without foul.
Tie game in Boston. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Get up and out of your seats and make some noise.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On out there with Williams. Then it's White. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. To take the lead. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Middleton drives in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 2. 32 seconds left in the game. Here's what's your take?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. But we'll see if they try.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He's really fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. Love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. And so he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit for the rest of this game. Stauskas is checked in for Marcus Smart.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
Williams. It's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him go the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. And hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Antetokounmpo with the ball. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's check in with David.